Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. It's okay.
Oh my god, Craig.
Oh, Craig. Oh, Craig. Okay, so we ended the afternoon or the evening of day 6, Wednesday. I'll just summarize briefly what happened. The last session, calling it Dominican breakfast and Black Forest secrets. You guys yesterday, or day 6, you pursued various leads, and Venessa was investigating this accounting firm that her family is employing called Black Forest, and learning that they may be doing some sort of information gathering against her family. And Helga continued analyzing Soma, a green fist, and Jasen met with Hector, his half-brother, over enchiladas, and Percival Cortez, his nemesis, showed up. Turns out it was these guys, the Dominican cartel, who hired Jasen, who then hired you guys all together to break into the Korean mafia facility manufacturer to learn information on how the manufacturing process is going. And Cortez was like, all right, your mission failed, but now I'm going to make you do another one, investigate this missing Bronx cop. Here's a phone, and so on. And then, so later, Alice and Jasen did some research together at Jason's apartment, and they learned that the identity of Blue, James Hoy, he's a film student at NYU, who's reported missing by his girlfriend about a month ago. And his Instagram has shown some recent activity, but not much in terms of leads. So you all also tried to track down information on the Lie license plate to no avail. And that evening, Finley, and with Vincent's help, broke into Black Forest Accounting and discovered some documents that indicating that indeed this accounting firm is being backed by some Japanese biotech firm, and their purpose is to find information on the Durst family ties to Irish mob members, specific members of the Durst family who have been apparently questioning the mob's drug activity. So you guys ended up at I don't know if you all actually met up at Vincent's place, or if Vincent's warehouse, or if you were maybe all over speakerphone coordinating. And anyway, you planned out the next day. So
we should do a heist.
Of what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Figure it out.
What about the Jamaicans? Did that come up more in the last 2 sessions?
I'll let Matt answer that.
Yeah, the Jamaicans, we know a bit about their organization. We know a bit about what sort of activities they're involved with. We know their neighborhood. We know about their religious beliefs. We don't know if they still have Mariah's twin.
Or if they ever had.
Yeah, or if they ever had her. And we don't really have a good idea of what they would have done with her. She could be dealing drugs for them or something else. But really the only reason that we would think that they would have her is because she had been hanging around with them before she disappeared.
Yeah, that's what her parents said. Do we know it? We don't really know anything about them, if they're trustworthy or not. And
yeah, we haven't visited them yet. That's something I've been planning to do as a private eye. Jasen could show up and say that he's working on another case, but he thinks it might be related or something. But we haven't really made much progress. We've all gotten really involved in our lives here.
Okay.
We haven't been spending a lot of time hunting down Mariah. Or this world's Mariah. We know her name too. What was her name again? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Is it Robyn or something? No, that's someone else. Robyn, okay.
All right, Robyn. Yeah, we don't know. We don't actually know what happened to Robyn. Our best bet would be to go and try to meet with her parents. Her parents seem to think that she might have been abducted by the Jamaica gang.
Vincent at some point would ask, it's Jasen. Yeah, Jasen, if do you work with anyone?
I don't work with anyone. Sometimes I hire subcontractors, and that's actually how this world's Jasen met all of you.
It'd be cool.
He lets it out, not realizing this. Vincent's not from the Forbidden Land.
How would you respond to this world's Jasen? This is called role playing, Pat.
I'm sorry, I missed the world part.
He didn't notice. Vincent didn't notice.
Yeah. It's hard.
Vincent, I'm really enthused actually that you're so interested in helping us find Robyn. What was your question again?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea to go talk to them. However, having a softer presence might be helpful if you have someone you work with that's.
Because you're kind of a softer presence, and Jasen,
you're strong. To me, you seem like a strong, masculine, direct to the point kind of guy. But if you had someone to go with you that was a bit softer, caring, more into feelings.
Vincent, you don't know me. I'm a cuddly teddy bear, and I'm full of charm. Back where I'm from, people just naturally trust me, and I think that's true here too.
If you disagree, we'll take this outside.
Absolutely. You sound
I try to manipulate Vincent into thinking that Jasen's a cuddly little teddy bear. He's not threatening. He wants to go out.
Well, so yeah, you can try to successfully give him that impression. That
Yeah.
so
Jason makes a
sure.
little pouty lip, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just a widow, Jason."
Yeah, sure. Give me a manipulation or rather influence roll, and with a penalty, I'll tell you in just a second. And Patrick, you can give me an insight. Yeah. By the way, I need to add it to the thing. I'm going to add a specialty to insight, which is the use. It's like standard use of. I'll call it reader, using insight to discern hidden motives and interests and qualities about a character outside of combat. Anyway, do that later. But anyway, roll insight, Patrick, and
No successes.
Wow.
Okay.
What a surprising turnaround.
Vincent will say, I know a lot of times for domestic issues, cops come with a male and female gendered officer, and I think that can be really helpful for delicate situations.
Jason's pissed. I can handle delicate situations, and I'm no cop. He's pouty. He's more upset that he couldn't convince you that he could handle this on his own.
Are you guys at Vincent's warehouse? Is this where this is
Sure.
happening? Okay.
So if you don't have a partner like that, perhaps you could take one of our crew here.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, I can do that. Whatever. If it makes you feel comfortable, but you don't know me. You're not Grogu.
It has nothing to do with your adequacy or inadequacy. I just think we'd have a better chance of getting our goals met.
Hold on a second. So just then, at that moment, the warehouse door opens. The warehouse door slams open, and a guy comes riding into the place with on his bicycle with a helmet, and he's shout screaming like a song. He's I'm the queen of shadows, but his body is my throne. I'm dancing all over. And then he like pulls up on his bicycle, and he's got like a helmet on, and his like eyes are closed. He's wearing eyesight glasses and like a messenger bag over his shoulder, and he like pulls up and he sees you guys standing around, and he's dancing all over. Oh, okay, hi. And he looks like this.
I'm gonna grab his glasses and off of his face and cover them.
Okay. Hey Vincent, what are you doing? I was watching the show.
Who is this?
This is Harold.
Oh, this is Harold. Okay, Harold, where have you been?
Where have I've been working, man. I've been working. I just got a job as a bicycle courier. Pick it out. And he like shows you his messenger bag. But I just got off. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry. So I just thought I'd come by see if you needed help. I know it's not late, and it's 10 p.m.
Does Vincent have a bathroom in his warehouse?
Yeah.
As soon as the door started to open, I would book my ass to the bathroom because I don't want to be seen.
Okay.
Harold, these glasses, we don't know where the information goes. They're a security leak. You can't be wearing these around here.
He's like, oh, because we do secret shit. Oh, and he looks at the other people and he's like, are you guys having like a crime meeting? I'm cool with it. I also do crime too. Like with Vincent. I can't, I'm not, never mind. I should probably go, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Nice to meet you guys. And he's like, you should check out the Queen of Shadows video. It's fucking killer. She's like coming out of the buildings and stuff. Can I have my glasses back?
Yes, but keep them in your pocket till you get out of here.
All right. So, should I come back tomorrow? Are you firing me? Is this like what?
Just text me.
Okay. All right. Bye, guys. And he like gets on his bike and bikes out the door.
When should Jason go, and who should go with Jason?
I've just been listening and working on this mask.
Oh.
And I'll look up and go, your actual female business partner is here.
Is Venessa my business partner?
No, I'm Jason's business partner. We own a business together.
Oh.
It's far away.
What is your business?
Shipping.
Okay. Venessa, do you want to go?
We write fan fiction where we romantically couple two characters. It's
Okay.
very lucrative.
Who do you think should go with Jason and when? You? Because I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, probably me. But
Excellent.
but yeah, it's up to this is Jason's op.
Okay. We could get some people to look around the territory of the Jamaicans. Where is their territory?
Like Hollis, Queens, Richmond Hill, Queens East.
Perhaps we could talk to people we know to get information about them as well. I'm not sure what we would ask. I don't know if we can directly ask people about the kidnapping without risking
Wait,
our...
how old is Robyn?
11.
11. And how long has she been missing?
Let's see. About a week. By now, almost 2 weeks.
Not too. Oh god. Okay. I'm assuming we already looked for news articles and stuff about this disappearance and
Yeah, ain't nothing.
didn't find much. That's crazy that a 5th grader being missing is not like a huge deal. I guess is it more common in this?
It's common.
Okay. After the
Well,
guy
actually, there would be. Robyn's parents are pretty wealthy, so there would be a fair amount of postings about that, actually. So in some
Okay.
like online. So yeah.
because we can also try and find. I guess 11's a little bit young to be in chat rooms and shit, but I feel like probably there's chatter about it online somewhere from people like from her school or neighborhood.
What's the date in the
It's
game?
Oh, it is September right now. It's still the evening of September 30th.
Oh, I would come out of the bathroom and ask Vincent, who was that? I thought this was like a safe place for us to meet.
That's my assistant, Harold.
She looks panicked and she's I'm sorry, I'm really paranoid about
Yeah, understandable.
but
We'll make
hey,
sure that he's not an issue.
he's someone you're close with and he has those glasses.
Yep.
Maybe you can ask him about some of the stuff like the AR video game and the music video and whatever.
So to be clear, just to paint a more clear picture for you, lots of people have those glasses. It's like right now, maybe 1 in 20 people are wearing these glasses.
Okay.
So it took off pretty quickly, and you see them everywhere.
Is there competition?
Nope, it's pretty groundbreaking stuff.
What's the company?
Apple.
Okay. I will do my best to make sure he's not an issue.
You gonna whack him?
So it sounds like that the idea of Patrick, you were bringing up the idea of Jasen going and talking with Robyn's parents, right?
Yeah, I think that'd be a great idea. Jason's idea, very smart. And take Venessa. So just work out a time when you want to do that. If you guys need backup or anything, I'm sure we could help.
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
So tomorrow, Jasen, your plan. So for your plan, what you previously planned was info gathering. That is, you would spend one of this time trying to find out if you were bugged, and then
The day after tomorrow.
okay, you'll do that. What? Say again?
I'll look into the whole Robyn's parents thing, not tomorrow, but the next day.
Friday. Okay.
I'm going to continue with my original plan, and then new plans are being made.
Okay. So should we move into the next day, to day 7?
But yeah.
Okay. Some stuff. Okay. Well, yeah, let's move on to day 7. It's October 1st. I gave you guys all money from the abstraction of your income versus your expenses. So moving on. So October 1st, 7th day. It's sparse showers, raining a little bit here and there throughout the day, about 64 degrees. And Alice, you do your job, you go home, go to NYU, work on shit, great stuff. And then you, after or between stuff, you go to try to gather information on Blue. You go to like an event, the NYU film community. They have a screening and after discussion group and all that kind of stuff. And so you try to casually ask around about.
Are there any flyers about him or anything? Is anyone already talking about it, or would I have to bring it up?
You don't hear anybody talking about it.
Okay.
But so yeah, we can just low resolution this with a single roll if you want, or we can go into more.
No, let's do a roll.
Okay, yeah, give me it'll be observation. No, wait, yeah, observation A. No, more like an insight. Yeah, an insight roll.
Okay.
I'll give you an option to being influence or insight or observation.
I think observation is my best one.
Okay, I will give you might negate that, but I think if you're just observing, let's say -2.
Okay. Or I guess I could do influence.
You're an instructor there, so I'll give you like a bonus on your influence.
Okay, but my influence is I think unless the bonus is really crazy, then observation is still a better roll.
Yeah, it's a +1 for influence.
Yeah.
But yeah, observation, investigator, -2.
Okay, do that. Wow.
Clean,
Absolutely
crisp, clear. Whole lot of nothing. All right, so you don't learn anything, unfortunately. And we'll move on to. So Finley is going to work their job and her job. And no, wait, that was yes. And perhaps train in the evening in melee with Soleil. Good. Get melee up to rank 2. Okay. All right, and then Jasen. So in the morning, you actually get a call from Lisa Marie McIntosh.
Oh, shit. I gotta take this, guys. He gets the call. He's like, hey, what is it?
Okay. She says, do you have any information on the water thing you were trying to investigate? Because I want to publish tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that. I just gotta go and check my. I got some cameras set up. Let me just go get those today, okay?
All right, Jason. Thanks a lot. let me know.
All right.
So you can just continue to spend like another whole like essentially whole downtime point trying to find out if you're bugged.
Yeah, he's gonna still check if he's bugged, and then he's gonna go and get the cameras. He's gonna skip getting the phone worked on today. He can do that tomorrow.
Okay, give me an observation.
You'll get a bonus because I'm doing it all day.
Oh wait, so you're doing it how long? A quarter day?
A quarter day of making sure he's not bugged, checking
Yeah.
everything.
Absolutely. I'll give you a +2 on your observation. Investigator is about that. Also, give me an observation scout roll.
You want 2 rolls?
Yeah,
Oh my
both.
god.
Scout one not at +2. It's your investigator.
So the scout's not at +2. All right, so that was the investigator, and then this is the scout.
Okay,
I'm gonna push
so
it. Jason's desperate. Oh,
all right, your wits are damaged. One.
he's gonna take it. I'm not gonna activate my skill.
Yeah, and you take 1 stress point.
All right, so I got 1 success.
Yeah. Okay, make sure to mark a stress point. Add a stress point.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
All right.
So 1.
Okay, you're getting there. All right, so you determine that you can't find any evidence that you got bugs, and now you have to clean up the mess.
Ah,
All right, so then you are also going to extract information from that cell phone.
no. Jason's skipping that. He's gonna go and get the cameras. He's gonna
Okay.
go back to the water. He's gonna go to the
Yeah.
Yonker.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so you
Did Jason
drive.
Sorry, go ahead.
Was it no? What?
Did Jason tell any of us about the cop thing?
What pop thing?
The investigation that you have to do now?
Oh yeah, he would have told you.
Okay.
Would have
If
been
in that
like-
case, Alice would offer to try and hack the phone.
All right. Jason would say, you can just take it to my guy. His name's Flea McGraw. He's got a
Right.
shop. He's got a shop in Queens. And Jason would give her the address. He's a strange guy, but he should be able to extract the information and put it on this thumb drive. He hands you a thumb drive that says top secret on it.
Flea McGraw is your tech guy.
Flea
Oh,
McGraw. Yeah.
All right.
I'm a bit of a tech guy.
FLEA, like the musician.
Oh, okay.
He named himself after them. That's his
Sure he
nickname.
did.
From the guy from, is that U2 or the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
So Hallie said
He
something.
doesn't look
Under her
anything
breath.
like that.
Hallie
Looks-
said
looks
something
like
under her breath, and I'm not sure you caught it.
I just said I'm a bit of a tech guy myself.
All right. Flea's good for it, but if you think you can do it, then whatever.
Flea will charge you, of course, $80.
Let me take a look at it. If it's beyond my pay grade, then I'll bring it to him.
So Jason, you drive out to Yonkers,
Okay.
and you experience a blackout for about 20 minutes. How do you spend that time?
Yeah, Jason would again. He would think about what he's doing, but now that he actually knows what he's doing, he's gonna visualize it correctly, preparing himself on the way too. Like, all right, I'm gonna stop here first. Gonna walk out. Gonna go grab it. Gonna get back in my car. Drive over here.
All right. Okay. So yeah, you're driving to Yonkers, and you go and you black into non-sensory space, and you visualize as deeply as you can what it is that you're trying to do. And 20 minutes later, you're back in waking space and driving down, and you have memories now of having physically gone there to Yonkers, and the memories are roughly the same, though there's some differences. Like in your kind of lucid dreaming state, there was still like some like weird dream stuff that wasn't there in your memory. Weird cracks in the sidewalk that spelled out words and then shifted and stuff like that, and your hands caught on fire, and that didn't happen in your memories. Yep, some differences, but it was close. You did the sequence of picking up the cameras as you had planned, but also like other things like traffic patterns, cars went by, like there was a clown car that went by in your visualization, and that didn't happen in your things like that.
Wait, a clown car?
Yeah,
That wasn't my visualization. Okay.
yeah. You get back, and you've got time to analyze the cameras, look for anything suspicious,
He does.
and you don't see anything suspicious. There's some like worker trucks that go in and out every once in a while. Daily, there's maintenance trucks and people who work there at that site come in and out, but nothing that like any red flags to you.
Jason kind of starts losing it. He's like, no, this can't be right. There's got to be something, and he's like freaking himself out.
Okay. And then you're going to spend time working with city integration training?
Yeah.
All right, so what are you like doing for that?
He's just driving around, trying to calm
Okay.
himself down, practicing
All right.
driving. Does he have a manual or automatic transmission?
Oh, it's up to you. It's like your car is what did I say? It was like a brown Volvo. Transportation. Old, not straight brown Volvo. So it's older.
All right.
Brown Volvo. So probably it's up to you.
All right, he's got a manual transmission. He's just practicing driving around, using his transmission.
All right, you sticking to
gotta
Queens
roll.
North driving around?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm taking a penalty on this because I damaged my wits earlier. But I got it. 2 successes. There you go.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Jason
well,
is integrated.
so you are doing this essentially at night. Helga your plan was to go to work for about half a day and then work on Soma investigating.
Helga's not here.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Nicolette.
So that was her plan. And also, I recall somebody mentioning, I'm just going to go with what Jasen says here, wanting to see if Soma reacts to this kind of chemicals in the water supply.
Yeah, the chemicals that you listed in your description of the New York water system. They're
Yeah,
like chlorine and sodium hydroxide, and there's one other one.
Yeah. Okay, so sure, she does that, and she contacts you about that. And she learns that basically those chemicals actually don't, they do actually react with Soma, but they break down Soma.
That's
To
good.
a small degree. Not like significantly, but Soma doesn't, Soma, it lasts in, like, when exposed to those things for a little bit, but hold on a second. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the long story short of it. They generally get neutralized in contact with those things. Those elements they put in water turns out they're good at treating water, neutralizing certain like biological elements and stuff like that.
All right, that's cool. I'm gonna write.
Yeah,
that
so
down.
it's not a significant, because the very low concentrations of these chemicals in the water supply, they don't have a significant chemical resistance to Soma, but they are, especially over time. Soma will probably degrade quite a bit in treated water systems. Anyway, that's Helga's day. Venessa, you
Yep.
today you got a call from Martha, last night, and and she wanted to meet you this morning.
For brunch.
Yeah, for brunch. So you do a little bit of work. That's what I have on your schedule. You're working a little bit. Yeah, so a little bit of work, and then brunch time comes along, and you guys are maybe meeting at a nice brunch spot in Sunnyside, about 5 minutes from your place. Sound good?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So this could go into detail, but maybe I'll start off with just describing it generally. You know, what she seems to want. You guys meet up, and you haven't seen her in, I just didn't want to say something like 10 years. And she's older, more mature, of course. And she's pretty much spending the first 15 minutes of your meeting just like, how have you been? Laughing, smiling, these kind of things. And then she turns the conversation a bit towards politics and world affairs, and is like getting your opinion on like things like global warming and peak phosphorus and water shortages. What she's like her conversation's turning a little darker. What do you think the near term, like the future, is going to look like in the next 10 to 20 years?
Yeah, I'll just say that it's worrying, but I guess I don't think about it too much.
Okay. Yeah. So she actually starts to essentially changes tack, and is basically, I think these situations are a lot worse than people realize, and she starts to describe them in depth. She's gonna roll an influence on you too. Basically, she wants to explain to you that the world is essentially teetering on the edge of collapse, and that civilization is the way that things are going right now, that it's basically all going to completely fall apart within the next decade to 2 decades. So I'm going to roll her influence, and you can resist that with insight incorruptible, the specialty for...
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, let's see.
But also taking into account that I don't even go to this school.
Doesn't even go here.
I don't even go here.
Okay, she's got 2 successes. The tie goes to the defender. That's you. So she presents her case. She knows what she's talking about. You just don't buy into it necessarily. But she's basically...
I'm not annoyed with the conversation, but I'm like, oh, you clearly have a lot of conviction.
Yeah. And she says...
Can I roll?
Go ahead. Yeah.
What would that be? Observation? Like, just to see get a read on her, like, emotional state when she's talking about this?
Okay, this would be an insight roll. So give me that roll.
2.
Okay, yeah. All right, so she is... Let me see.
So I get...
Let me do her roll here. Okay. All right, so she's relatively impassioned by it and about it. It's her emotions, but she also is... There's more to it. She doesn't just want to tell you straight up. She didn't meet up for brunch with you to be like, the world's gonna end. Hey, what's up, girl? The world's gonna end. There's something else here that she's getting at.
Gotcha.
But it's something that she seems worried a little bit, and also hopeful. And she's like trying to read you a little bit. Like she's assessing your responses and stuff.
What's their... I have a bonus of...
Okay. Yeah. she actually canceled one of your successes, but
I don't have
you.
That's
So
fine. No, that's fine. Okay, I'll go on the offensive, and I'll just wait. What's this person's name? I forgot.
Martha Grace.
Martha.
Oh yeah, you also learn some like other things. Like she's a lawyer at this point, and her father recently was killed in a violent like altercation with criminals. He was shot recently. She's over that, but yeah, and now she's working on law and she says she's working on other projects. ...
Gotcha. Okay, I'll put my silverware down. Martha, it's good to hear from you, and it's good to see you. Excuse me. Hey.
Sneezes right in her food.
No, that's a real sneeze.
Right in her mojito.
Right in her mouth. And then, but cut the shit. What is this really about?
Okay, she says, so I know you remember our old acquaintances. Let's just say I'm past that. I'm past childish game. And I think there's some people that you would like to meet. I think that you and I might benefit from sharing acquaintance with. Because I know that you're a smart girl. And I know you may not, you don't, what I'm talking about here may not be very important to you in your life right now. But I have it on good authority that something is coming. Things are happening. And I think that you are somebody who could benefit from being in on the lifeboat, so to speak. But I know I'm being vague.
I'll interlace my fingers and lean. Did she leave the cult when I left the cult?
You don't know. You just abandoned it. She was in it when you left. But she's indicating that she did. So, yeah.
I'll interlace my fingers and say, I'm not particularly interested in joining another cult.
She says,
I'm not saying it in a really accusatory way.
Yeah.
This sounds culty, and I'm not really super interested in that. What are you driving at?
Yeah, she nods.
And then I'll give concerned eyebrows and say, are you okay?
Yeah, no, she laughs and says, yeah, more brainwashing, huh? She says, no, this isn't about that. She says, look, okay, all right, enough of that shit. I just want to get to know you a bit more. I want to see the new Venessa. I want to see. I want to see you on Soma. You want to get together and do some Soma tomorrow or tonight?
Not particularly. Why?
She says, oh, come on, it'll be fun. And she's trying to influence you and into essentially partying, wanting to, or being enticed into the idea of partying with her. She obviously seems like she wants to show you something with Soma. 2 dice from her there. So, an insight incredible. 2. Okay. Yeah, her charm is not, it's well applied, but it's not doing it for you. But it also doesn't seem like, it's not like she's trying to fuck you up. She doesn't seem like she does have an ulterior motive, but she's not going to try to take advantage of you in some way. She doesn't seem that like that.
What was the thing that the stickers said?
Oh.
This is not real or something? Or
they said, it was like, this isn't real, but then again, what is? There are a few other elements of graffiti that were in that Blue wrote down that you'd probably be able to remember.
I'll lean back and and cross my arms, and I'll just say, do you think this is just out of nowhere? And I'll look around generally at this and say, do you think this is real? Then again, what is?
She doesn't look surprised, but she does look around at the buildings and stuff like that, and then she looks at you with
shock her a little bit and get a read on her.
She doesn't look shocked, but
not shocked, but like a gear shift.
So she looks around. She does kind of shift gears. She leans back, takes a breath, and looks around at the buildings and like the people walking past. And then she looks back at you with a little bit of a glint in her eyes and says, you might be surprised about what is real. And she says, you got my number. And she smiles. And along with, she like puts down cash for the brunch, but then she also slips towards you about a gram of Soma.
How far is the workspace from here?
5-minute drive.
Okay.
Or less.
I probably drove. This is a nice area. I probably drove to brunch, right?
Yeah.
I say, here, why don't you come on here, come with I'll come with me. I want to show you something.
She says, okay. And she says, sure, I'm open. And smiles at you, and you guys get in your car?
Yeah, and we'll go to the workspace, and I want to show her
to Vincent's workshop?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I think I'm wondering if Vincent would be there. In fact, this is early in the morning, and
It's brunch. 10:30.
yeah. And Vincent, I didn't get what Vincent was doing today. Patrick, what were you gonna be up to today? You said you wanted to be training, but were you also working, doing your day job?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, give him a cool.
So,
a
well,
cool
I mean,
handshake.
it's a question it's kind of a coin toss of whether or not he's there at that moment. It's early. He might be off. I'll say it's a 30% chance that he's out doing something. Okay, he's present. He's like gathering up gears to go off and do a regular locksmithing job. Vincent is present.
Hey, Vincent. This is my friend Martha.
Hello, Martha.
She's got like flaming red hair, professional, fit. Somebody who's obviously, who it makes sense would be friends with Venessa.
Does she look like she could carry me out of a burning building?
Yeah,
But would she want to?
probably not.
I don't know if you're. I'm just gonna be working. I don't know.
I said we'll be out of your hair in a minute, and then I'll show her the demon head, the demon bear head.
And she says, that looks like a big bear. Where did you find that? Did you go hunting recently?
That's not important. It does look like a bear. It looks like a bear, but
She's looking at sideways and like tilting her head and stuff. And she's like, did you skin this yourself?
oh yes, there's also like a partially finished pig mask.
She's like, oh, yeah, you're into leather and shit like that. You're making some, wow. And she's like, I didn't know you hunted. So to be fair, the head of the bear, it looks like just a big bear, really, a really big bear. Just the head. There's nothing particular that says that's a demon, right, about it. It looks like that's a partially rotten, very big bear head. But she is impressed by it and doesn't seem freaked out, which is interesting.
I will say that this Soma and I don't know what I want to say. Hang on. I guess this was once a man, and this veil that you're trying to pierce is dangerous. You need to be honest with me about what you've been involved with.
She nods. She says, how do you know this was a man?
That's not important. You believe me, don't you?
She says, maybe the important thing here is that whether or not I believe you, I believe that it's possible, Venessa. And that's actually what I'm here to talk to you about.
Yeah.
And, hold on.
And I'm trying to manipulate her and just telling me everything, basically.
All right, and yeah, she's not at the moment like trying to hide. So if we want to initiate a manipulation roll,
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk up close. I'm like looking at her really seriously, and then she's like, I'm telling you it's possible. Like she has some secret, and then I'm just like gonna walk towards her menacingly and say, whatever you think that you've seen, I've seen more. I've done more. Now, when I said to cut the shit, I meant it. What exactly are you talking about?
okay. Do you want to do a? Actually, so she's gonna do one thing. She's gonna say, point at Vincent, who's like within sight. She says, "Can we have a bit of privacy?" To you, she says it to you, not to him, without Vincent hearing it.
I'll like change my demeanor and then smile. Say like, absolutely, let's go for a little drive.
All right, so you step out of the warehouse, and you get in your car, and then there is suddenly the inside of your car, like she hasn't got in yet, but suddenly the inside of your car, there's like a pop, a dull pop, and like this like black smoke just fills the cab of your car really fast, and then it's suddenly gone, and Martha is sitting in the passenger seat. She just appeared there, literally, in a flash of smoke. And she says, drive.
Okay, yeah, we'll just drive around, or unless she wants to go somewhere.
No, she's just drive.
All right, we'll drive.
She says, so you've seen things. So you know that some things that should be considered impossible are in fact possible. Things that might have questioned your sense of reality. Am I right so far, Venessa?
For the sake of conversation, yeah, sure.
She says, I can't tell you very much right now. But I can tell you. And she gestures broadly at herself. She says, magic is real. And this is also our way out of the disasters that are coming. And I know that you would be a valuable asset to the group that I am representing. But if you choose to...
I'll look her in the eyes and say, the Esoterrorists?
So she kind of remains neutral, and she says, all the guesses in the world are not going to get an answer from me. But if you want answers, she says, I suspect you'd be a good fit. And if you're not, then you won't hear from me again, okay? But I want to take Soma with you. I want to see how deeply you've seen. It's an important tool, this Soma. And it might unlock gifts. And I don't know yet if you're gifted in that way. I don't want to try to pressure you. I know that I've dangled a carrot in front of your face and said a bunch of mysterious things that no sane person could resist, especially given that you've encountered things you can't explain so far. But, and I apologize if it turns out that this is not a good fit. And I can tell you now, there's no danger here if this doesn't work out. If this doesn't work out, all that's going to happen is you're never going to see me again. That's it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm down. I need answers, and I'm curious.
Sure. Okay. Can we meet at your place tonight? Get down on some of that soma?
Yes.
Okay. You could just drop me off here. I'll be fine.
And I'll say, it really is good to see you.
To Venessa, I'm glad to see you're doing well. And yeah, she gets out and says, bye, see you tonight, and walks off.
All right. I don't know if I should contact Jasen, but I'll at least contact. Nah, I'll rope Jasen in. I'll do a big group text.
Okay.
And
Say.
Hey, I had a friend contact me. I think it's a good lead. She wants to do Soma with me.
Wait, sorry, what?
I have a lead on possibly the Esoterrorist or another similar group.
Yeah, go for it.
Be safe. Do you want me to do any digging on this person before you do this?
Yeah, I'll share their name if anybody wants to research her. And since we're gonna do it in my apartment, I'll see if we want to set up any recording equipment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, her name is Martha Grace. And so if somebody wants to give me a investigation, let's see. Alice, it sounds like you were the one going to do a little bit of digging.
I can do probably me or Jasen. I'm probably better with the digital digging, and he's better with the digital digging.
Martha Grace, her family comes from a architectural family, and they have roots deep in New York, and they built actually a few cathedrals. Helped her grandfather has worked on some major cathedrals here in New York City, and so then the family went. Wait, was it?
Oh, I was just gonna ask a question about that, but I'll let you finish.
Okay, but then her family had bad luck, and when she was 18, her family went bankrupt essentially, and so then at that point she apparently took out loans and went to law school, and she got top marks in law school, and her father got into debt. It's unclear why he got into a lot of debt, and then there's reports of that her father was killed recently, last year, and the police reports say essentially he got in bad with the Russian mafia, and so she tried to help him out, but apparently it didn't work, and then her father was killed by Russian mobsters. Apparently she was present there when her father was killed, and that's pretty much where her information ends. She's continued to work in law, works at a prestigious law firm, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. I'll relay the information to Venessa.
Oh, Pat, you're only with the connections between the Chrysler Building and Martha's family. No connections.
Okay.
That we know of.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on to next setup. Sam, you work on to Venessa was in it also today, so work a little bit more. And
I wanted to use my business contacts to research that the Japanese company.
Okay.
That I still haven't reported back to my father. I'm trying to get more information to leverage.
Yeah, they are called Seimei Innovations, by the way.
Seimei?
Yeah, it means life in Japanese.
Probably spelled it wrong, but I don't care.
Seimei.
Oh.
Yeah, vitality.
That's how I spelled it. Seimei.
Innovations. Okay, so you're researching them, who they are?
Yeah, with my business contact.
Okay, so let's see. Give me
business network.
All right.
Which is says a +4.
Rolling for contacts. Yeah, Scholar Streetwide. Maybe business in this case. So yeah, you're +4. Yep. Okay. And
Scholar business +4.
Yeah, that's what your contacts score there is for that.
Yep.
For them.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. +4.
3 successes.
Okay. Any pains in there?
1.
Okay, so yeah, you've got some good contacts. You learn, okay, Seimei Innovations is a Japanese fertility biotech company that you hear some rumors that it's actually a cover company run by the Yakuza. But they do fertility biotech research, but their own. You hear the rumor is, and it's insubstantiated, but that they are owned by people who are high-ranking in New York.
Is there a Yakuza presence in New York that I know
There-
of?
Give me a scholar. Streetwise, obviously, just off the bat, you've heard of Yakuza in New York, but hold on a sec. I think there's dice modifications to that roll. +2.
1. And a Bane.
Okay.
If that's important.
Yeah, so you have heard that there are Yakuza in New York. They don't particularly have, territory. They have a presence. They own a bunch of buildings. It's the Yamaguchi Gumi clan, and they are located in Manhattan in the East Village, Lower East Side. So that's pretty much that.
Okay, that's good.
I guess you would also know that you wouldn't know how powerful they are, like in the hierarchy of all of whatever. But Yakuza is notoriously, they got a lot of money.
Okay.
Oh, and I just want to tell you, the 2 family members that that Black Forest is trying to investigate, or they're trying to get information on, really, is one of your brothers, William, and one of your distant cousins, Calvin, who is the son of Cecil, who was recently killed. Rumored that it was Kevin that did it. Anyway, they're both kind of younger members of the family. Your brother William, he's older than Kevin. He's 25. Kevin is 22. And William is running property management elements in Brooklyn and with Kevin and a couple others. But also, and then Calvin is not really part of the family business yet. He's 21, but he's Cecil's son, one of his younger son.
Okay, that's a lot of progress for today.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then you're working on the mask. Okay. Did you write down how I told you? Was it 4 times the length of normal?
Yeah, it's 4 quarter days. So this is 2 quarter days.
That has been 2 quarter days. Yeah. Okay. And so then at this point you can roll a crafting roll. You're halfway through. See if you succeeding or failing.
Which is a -2.
Let's see. Crafting. I think it was more like -4. You were trying to get a +2 items. +2 bonus, right? Not a +1. Okay. So it's -4.
Got it.
Okay, cool. All right, moving on to... Yeah, so you still got to continue working. You're going to succeed. All right, Vincent, you've got your day job and then your training. What is it you're training for quarter day?
I don't know.
Okay.
But,
Hell yeah, I did.
I'm trying to... What were you going to say, Brian? I don't know.
I was just going to ask you what you're training, but also I was going to ask, were you going to contact Harold? But you're going to tell him anything in particular, or just be like, just come to work?
I would wait for his message. If he didn't message me, then I wouldn't say anything.
Sure, he'd text you. He'd be like, hey, sorry about messing up your meeting last night. Anyways, if I'm not fired, let's do some work and shit, ?
I would just say, just let me know before you're coming in, and don't wear those glasses in any sort of risky situation, because Big Brother can get that info. So just let me know if you're coming into the warehouse.
He gives you a salute emoji, and then 5 minutes later, I'm coming into the warehouse. Anyway, yeah, do you work with him today? He seems to want to.
I'd like to not work with him. I'd like to talk with you, Brian, about him offline.
Okay.
I'm wondering, could I do some news searches about the Jamaican gang? Look up police records?
Yeah. You've heard of... I'll let you do some news searches, and let's see. Basically, there's like news of like shootouts here and there. There was actually recently a shootout in like some sort of gang fight in Hollis. Yeah, there were like confrontation, or actually it was like Corona Park area. There was like a clash between the Latin Kings and Jamaican gang. And we don't know what it was, but several people were shot. Gang members, really, like a couple bystanders got hit as well.
What borough is that park in?
So that's in Queens North. So that was, let's say, today is day 6. No, today is day 7. That was about 12 days ago.
Say Corona Park?
Yeah.
So there was a shootout. Okay, what or who was damaged?
Some members of each gang were shot, and then a few like bystanders.
Any property damage?
People in the streets. A car crashed into a store.
Okay, I can work with that. Can I find the store name?
Yeah, it was Lincoln's Trinkets Pawn Shop.
You said pawn shop?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there I'm trying to connect the trinket shop to perhaps some locksmith work if they damaged the locks and they may have called a locksmith or need a locksmith. You said it was 12 days ago?
Yeah.
Okay, and they probably, if it's a pawn shop, they probably have good bars and stuff on the windows, so they may or may not need some repairs. I will call them. I'm going to call them, and maybe I should drive by first. I'm going to drive by and see what it looks like.
Okay, yeah, you head down there and drive by the place, and it's mostly boarded up. It had windows that looks like they took them out and they covered them with boards, and there's graffiti on it, but it looks like the door has been replaced and it is open for business.
And how does the lock look? Has it been fixed?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I'll just go in and look around like a customer, and then...
The store is actually connected next to a video store called Up All Night, and there's like a door that leads from the pawn shop to the video store, and a woman runs over from the other side, this like middle-aged blonde woman, and just watches you.
A video store? Like Blockbuster?
Yeah, movie rentals.
Okay.
It's pretty rare. It's pretty remarkable.
If she's just there, I'll just be like, wow, it looks like you guys, the store got pretty messed up here. Was that from the shootout?
She goes, yeah, shootout, yeah. You heard about it? Okay. Are you around here? Are you local?
I'm from Queens West, but yeah, I heard about it.
Okay, yeah. Car crashed in here. People shooting and shit. Fucking gangsters. I think one of them got shot, which is fucking great.
Yeah.
She says, can I help you with something?
What kind of stuff is in the pawn shop? Just guitars
yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah, lots of stuff. So...
Just tell me something that's not in the store, because that's what I'm going to be looking for.
Oh, weapons. Big weapons.
Oh, I'll say...
There's some, like, pistols and stuff, but...
I'll just say, my grandpa collects old weapons, so I was just seeing if there was any antiques here.
She says, oh, no, I wouldn't say any of these are antiques, but I got some pistols and stuff.
All right.
Good price, no questions asked. If you're not a cop, are you a cop?
No.
All right.
So wait, does it seem like she runs the shop or runs the video shop?
Looks like both.
Oh, okay. No, but my uncle's got a little shop. His door's kind of messed up. Like, it looks like they fixed your door pretty well. Who fixed your door? You got any recommendations?
You come here looking for recommendations for door fixes? Like, I have a general contractor. You want me to give you their information?
Sure. I don't know if he can afford that.
I mean, you come into my shop and you're not gonna buy anything, then I don't know. I'm not usually in the practice of just giving people stuff for free here in the shops. I don't know. A couple thought, buy something maybe first.
Okay. Do they have The Mummy on VHS?
Like, yeah. I got The Mummy.
Yeah, I definitely would love a copy of The Mummy, please.
You're gonna give it back? You gotta give it back.
Yeah.
It's a rental place, right? This is not a store where you buy it. All right. So 3 days. Please rewind it.
Yeah, no problem.
You need to rent a VHS player?
No, I'm good.
You have a VHS player?
Yeah, I got an old combo, TV VHS combo.
That
doesn't take up a lot of space.
That's good for you. Okay, so yeah, and here's the recommendation. She gives you a recommendation for Williams's Locks services.
All right, thank you. And I tip her whatever, $5.
Okay.
Is there like a return slot or something?
Yeah.
I'll try to do some sleight of hand and put it in the slot without her noticing. Okay. So Williams, what was it?
Williams's Locksmiths.
Okay. I'll get out of there and look it up on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, you find the location. Small time thing. You haven't heard of him before.
Where is it at?
5 minutes away.
Okay. I'll just check it out and go back to the shop.
Okay. All right. Okay. You're right. You do that. What do you? So you're now. What else are you doing?
I'll chat with the group. I don't know what makes sense in text or in person or on the phone. Just saying I found a locksmith that was involved with a shootout with the Jamaican gang. I could possibly ask them questions, but I'm not sure what to ask without seeming suspicious. They may not know anything, so I don't know if you have any suggestions.
I feel like we need Jasen to talk with Robyn's parents before you do that, because hopefully that'll give us a better idea if the story about being kidnapped by the Jamaican gang is likely to be true.
Yeah.
And give us maybe like the reasons why they think that or stuff like that. It might help you ask better questions.
Okay, we'll just fast forward to after we get the results from that. Okay, what are the results, Brian?
To Jasen going out there, I don't know yet. So
no, I'm just kidding.
We can end the day. You wanted to train? Do you know what you're gonna train yet?
No, we'll just say I worked more.
Okay. All right, just worked for 3 quarter days. Okay. All right. So
I just want to get started on trying to hack that cell phone with my home
Okay.
lab.
Yeah.
Jason was sure to give you Flea's phone number and address.
Okay.
He seems skeptical that, but maybe it's just because he remembers you from the Forbidden Lands and knows that cell phones are complicated things.
We'll see.
Okay, so give me a.
And I have an idea of how I want to go about it, but I don't know if you care if you just want to abstract it to a roll.
Yeah. Tell me.
Step 1 would be that she's gonna basically make a forensic image of it. So it's you make an exact copy of the entire device in another storage location before you try to like look at anything, so that it doesn't damage the original.
Okay.
And she's doing it on her containerized home lab setup, so it's not that computer is not exposed to the internet or any like local network with other devices.
All right, that makes sense. Okay, give me. Let's see. I think what we could do right now is just maybe abstract this in a really brief roll. This kind of detail is maybe for more important hacking things.
Yeah.
So I guess I just want to put that out there for future hacking attempts. Like if we try to get into the eyesight, for instance, probably going to require a much more detailed series of rolls, and also it's if you're like on a job adventuring and whatever, and you're hacking into shit or whatever, something that is much more high risk. So in this case, I'm just going to have you roll your, let's see, scholar or technical computers, maybe -2.
All right. Wow. 5 successes.
Oh, okay.
Holy cannoli.
Holy cannoli. All right.
And the process that she's using, it ideally would also like when she makes that image of the device, it would also copy over things that like the user deleted and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
At least that's how it would work in real life. I'm assuming it would work the same.
All right. So you hack in very quickly in there. I think also you've got these. Here's various bonus effects, and you would gain all but 2 of them. So pick the 2 that you don't want.
Let's see. I don't need to hide my tracks because I'm using my own computers at home.
Yeah.
And I'm working on a copy of the device, so I don't need that one. And no one is watching me do this, so I don't need to impress anyone.
Okay.
And I guess I could impress. Maybe I want to influence Jasen later. So let's do I don't care about doing it quickly.
Okay. All right. Okay. You don't care about quickly. All right. Yeah, you can get a +1 modification to a skill. It's not later roll relating to this, and you don't need to roll again to exact same challenge. In this case, it's okay, like hacking a phone that you have in this kind of phone. Yeah. All right. So what you learn? Nothing. I'm just kidding. Okay. So he's not like storing stuff. Detective O'Malley wasn't storing sensitive files on his phone. However, there's a few things that are worth noting. It was damaged. The phone was damaged. So there is actually a lot of there's some corrupted data. Like it got wet. It was apparently found in a dumpster. And
you won't get your T-Mobile rebate now.
Yeah.
Water damage.
So yeah, you learned a few things. First of all, he's got a list of a list in there of officers who he recently has been, who he says are displaying suspicious behavior, and thinks there's a network. These officers in particular are amongst them who are distributing Soma. He suspects these guys are distributing Soma. There's about 8 of them on his list, including some high-ranking like detectives and things like that. And particularly distributing Soma all around, but they're doing it seems like they seem to think they're doing in Cutthroat City that they won't be noticed, and selling to gangs like Little Z and the Last of the Last and the Mara. Yeah, that's one thing that he's got there. What's up?
I said okay.
Okay, and he's also got a little section in his notes called Heralds Watch, and it's almost entirely, but there appears to be there's a picture of a sigil. It looks like a sigil of some sort that is an eye above a city, and like some wings coming off of the eye. And he's also got and one of his last text messages was like to another detective, and he said, and it's saying he's saying Order of Heralds, and there is an address.
Okay.
And he says, pretty dangerous.
Wait, was that pretty or petty?
Pretty dangerous.
Dangerous.
Like his last text.
That was incoming or outgoing?
Outgoing.
Okay. About the unexpected information, are those one of those things part of that, or is that an old thing?
These are. You didn't expect any of these, but
No, but they were the goal.
That was
of
that was a
the
lot.
ad.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten all this information if you did
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. When on Friday night when we all meet up, I'll give this
Oh.
just to Jason.
You tell Jason everything that you got off of it.
I gotta think about it. She's a little hesitant because she's not confident that Jason is like mentally well, and she's worried about him running off and doing something crazy.
Okay.
So we'll cross that bridge when we come to.
Yeah. So Venessa and evening with Martha.
Why did you say that name?
Martha.
My God, there's also.
Is there a camera set up?
I was trying to get Jason or somebody set up a spy camera. If somebody wants to do that.
Spy camera at your Soma party?
Yeah.
Wait, so is it night? Jason was doing city integration all evening.
Yeah. So city integration. It's perhaps feasible that Vicassa could give you a call and you can come drop something off.
I'll show you. I'll show you Vampire Diaries.
Okay. Jason drops off the camera and then he goes looking for Alyssum. I need to figure out what was on that phone.
Okay. So yeah, you drop off the camera. All right. I'll go back to Jason soon. So Sam, you maybe, I don't know, are you setting up the apartment special?
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, are you doing any preparations for this besides setting up a camera?
And I have that hidden voice recorder.
Okay.
And then I guess we'll make like a nice comfy spot. Puts pillows out.
Okay. Yeah, so Martha comes over. She's wearing comfy clothes and comes
Maybe
in.
I'll run to a Pier 1 or something and get little Buddha cushions.
Okay.
Like meditation cushions.
Do you have a papasan chair?
Yeah, I'll get a papasan.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Martha comes over and she's very friendly. She brings a bottle of champagne and she's not opening it immediately. She says for later. And she says, I love your place and it's amazing, great. And yeah, then it gets settled and you guys chatting and then she
got a little charcuterie board set up.
Yeah. And then she takes out a little fancy box and it's got some white powder in it and she says, you can take this stuff, you can pop it like a pill, but it's funner to snort it, don't you think? If you can snort something, do it. and so you guys snort 1 gram. She goes 1 gram. She says, we're not gonna go deep in that. We don't need to go deep in that tonight. But yeah, so do you go for that?
Yeah.
Okay. So a gram of Soma, it acts like a depressant. Lasts for about 6 hours. It's this euphoria, or the euphoria and the warmth of half a gram goes inward from your immediate senses, and it turns into a euphoria and security down into the core of your body. Every sensation feels like the stroke of a loved one, caressing your core, interacting with the world and with people. It just feels highly non-threatening. They're super calm. One is calm, and if desired, you could close your eyes and drift off into a peaceful trance. And yeah, you and her take this and just lounge around and chat. And she's through the process. She's not going into any kind of deep anything. She's like observing you, seeing how you're reacting to it. And asks you what your experiences on Soma is. Have you tell her?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, she says, have you tried alcohol with it?
No.
And she says, do you know how to fight?
Yeah. That's a weird question.
Yeah. So do you have your does Venessa have her like whips and stuff displayed at all? Anything of that nature?
No, they're like hung up behind the hidey wall.
Okay. So she says, let's arm wrestle. Show me your arm wrestling.
I'll show her my arm wrestling.
Okay, so yeah, you guys arm wrestle, but you notice that like this act of aggression that it's involved, it just doesn't sit right. It doesn't feel good to do it. You pretty much just want to chill out and like chat. You don't want to do competition. Her bringing this up and wanting to do some sort of competition, physically aggressive competition, is a bit irritating and like tiring. And then she's like, all right, let's pop some champagne. You know, she gets up and does a little dance. You got some music on, and she pops the champagne, pours you a glass, and you guys drink. It's nice champagne. And then she's okay, one more arm wrestling. And you notice that sense of wanting to, this like calm and friendly effects, it seems to be replaced with this kind of volatility. You notice that as you get a little bit drunk, it seems like the world was this friendly gestalts. They become a little bit more emotionally charged, and almost like the world is more willing to be fucked with. And you're like, you will oblige, and you find that you can easily now with the alcohol get into aggression with her, and you're like your arm wrestling is really aggressive, and she's actually pretty strong, and she's like, let's wrestle.
All right, I'm not very good at wrestling, but
Wow, this is a really cool party.
Yeah, so you guys wrestle. She's good at it. She beats you a few times, but it's invigorating. And then you guys are eventually just chilling, laying out again, and and she says,
across the street, there's a very excited man looking through a telescope.
yeah, somebody's gonna enjoy these videos, later. But
Oh, I'm editing this all out. This
Okay.
isn't important.
all right, yeah, she says, yeah, I know some people and some secrets, okay, and you want to learn some secrets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but why do you care about such things?
Why do you?
That's my business, and I'm the one asking the questions here. She says, "Made you care about the world?"
Yeah, that's a weird question.
She says, "But you don't think the world needs your help, do you?"
Yes.
So, yeah, what she's
I'm going to be very agreeable.
okay.
I'm going to
She
say
says,
yes.
She says,
I care deeply about the world.
she says, would you join a group of people
Who eat other people.
whose sole purpose was to save the world from a catastrophe that you don't believe is going to happen? If they could say, do contact the paranormal. Is that what we're looking at here?
I feel like these are all very leading questions.
Yeah, where do you think I'm leading here?
I'm very interested in that. Threats I don't believe. Threats I don't believe in.
To what?
No, no, I'm joking. That was a joke. You said protecting or defending against threats you don't believe in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I don't believe in them, of course
Then
I care about them. I'm kidding. I don't say that.
she says, look, she pops a couple pills in her mouth.
I guess I'm curious as to what threats she's referring to.
She says, let's be clear. Most of the people, probably most of the city, is going to die off. And most of the people on this planet are going to die. This is a dying world.
I'll say there are a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's going to be a bloodbath. When the economy crashes and these people have nothing to eat, nothing to drink, power goes out, like what's going to happen here in the city?
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah.
I'm -2 wits.
You are, with this level of Soma, you are at actually +2 endurance and insight.
Okay, but not the -2 to wit.
No, that is 2 grams. Wait, okay, so here's...
No, I
here's
have it. I copied it.
Oh, no, I showed you the effects of 2 grams. Let me show you the effects of 1 gram. You're currently on just 1 gram. There. So it's actually +2 insight.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I just looked at the wrestling.
Oh. So you're gonna roll insight?
I'm doing it.
Okay.
So +2, right?
Yeah.
1.
Okay. What are you trying to learn?
Like, is she like excited about this bloodbath, or?
She's excited about something, but she is excited about what she's talking about, but it doesn't seem like she's like trying, oh yeah, a bloodbath. She doesn't seem bloodthirsty about it. She's mainly just trying to convince you of something that she feels passionately about.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. Venessa is high and wrestling with another woman on his carpet.
In a hot way or in a I'm gonna kill you way?
It depends on where you're sitting.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, good.
I'm going to, like, Sam is tired, but
Yeah.
I'm going to just practice emotional mirroring.
Okay.
And whatever my personal feelings are, I'm just going to try to, like, yes, that sounds amazing. Hold her hands. Yes. Take me on this journey or whatever.
Okay. All right, give me an influence roll, and it's at -2. It's harder to be influential.
Manipulator or just
Yeah, influence manipulator, I think. That's what it sounds like.
I'm not there, but I'm gonna try to emotional mirror.
Okay.
Wow, 1, cool.
All right, she seems to be buying it, and she just describes the horrors of things to come, the various ways in which the world is falling apart. That sounds horrible. Yeah, and when she says, "But there's hope," and doesn't go into descriptions of it, what that means, but yes, but she says that it's let's see, she thinks that you could be an asset and she pops 2 pills.
Yes, use my body.
She hands you a couple as well, or puts a couple on the table. She says those are antihistamine, and
Crush them up and snort them.
yeah, and she says that will reduce the effects of the soma. And she says, I've got to go, and it's been a pleasure. And I see that you're interested, and maybe I'll reach out to you. Maybe not. She says, good luck.
I'll give her a hug, and I'll say, I really hope that you do.
Yeah, she nods and says, I think you're a good one. And then she walks out.
As soon as the door closes, I just go, fucking weirdo.
Okay, was there one last thing for, not Sam, but somebody else wanted to do something else tonight, some conversation? Patrick?
Pato?
I guess. What were you gonna say?
With somebody else, that's everybody's actions for the day. Was there something that somebody was wanting, I think somebody was trying to have a conversation about something?
Yeah. Jason wanted to talk to Alice and see what the scoop was on the phone. Hey Alice, did you go see Flea?
Wait, does Jason like physically come to her apartment?
I think Jason's calling you.
Okay. She'll say, hey, I was
That's
able to
pretty weird,
extract
huh?
some good info from that phone. I can hand it over to you tomorrow,
Oh,
but
yeah?
it looks like this guy was into some heavy stuff.
What was he into?
Things that are probably safer to talk about in person.
Hawk and ball
Really?
torture.
Do you want to meet up? I know this boba place. Get some boba. Have you heard of boba? It's fun to say. Boba.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Open
All right,
late.
we go meet up for a late night bubble tea.
Okay.
Jason seems really calm. He seems like he's in a pretty good place. And he tells you about the bus he saw.
Bus?
Shows you a picture. It's pretty interesting, huh?
It's a burnt up bus that had the words, it was in the middle of the street in white spray paint. It's a danger. Anyone who passes by here forfeits your life. Signed, Vandal.
A lot of street art in this city, huh?
Yeah, have I ever seen anything like that before? Or?
I mean, you've heard of shit happening in more shitty areas of the city. Burnt buildings, burnt cars, ruined stuff. But it's pretty remarkable, that whole fire truck right in the middle of the road.
Yeah, that's concerning.
Jason sucks down some tea and tapioca, and then he says, so what's the word on the phone?
So it seems your guy had reason to believe that there's a network of law enforcement officers distributing soma to gangs.
Do you have any
and
names?
I do. But hey, Jason, before I tell you all this, will you promise me that you won't run in alone? Because this stuff seems pretty dangerous.
Yeah. I'm just gathering information, but this is just like my job, you know?
Yeah. It's
Not
just
like I'm committed
there's
to this. I
there's
feel
names
bad
and
for the guy.
addresses in here, and I don't want to find your body.
I'll be fine. All right.
You'll never
You get
find
the
his
rest of your stuff.
Yeah, so I give them all the info.
All right. Does Jason know anything about the Heralds?
I can't resurrect you in this world
Yeah.
again.
Maybe. Seems like there's magic, but
Oh, and when we're talking about sensitive stuff like this, I was gonna switch into, if we're in public, she's gonna switch into Rablandic.
Okay, now everybody's
Oh, wow.
paying attention. Just kidding.
people just
I
think
mean,
we're
it probably
speaking
doesn't sound
Russian,
that weird.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, people. There's foreign languages spoken everywhere in here. A couple of weird
That's smart.
Norwegian.
Yeah. So, has Jason heard of these like heralds or whatever?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
And I don't get a roll for that.
Nope.
And just to be clear, this is the heralds with the sigil and the eye with the wings. Is that Jason is like cop, right? Herald's Watch. He's never heard of that.
Nope.
All right.
think
Has he heard
Patrick-
of Mara or Little Z?
I think Vincent's coworker is one of them.
Harold.
Heralds.
No, Herald. So you said that Herald, Herald's Watch?
That's what I assumed.
No,
people
it's
that
the
watch
order, no, it's the Order of Heralds.
Order. There wasn't anything called Herald's Watch?
Yeah, it's on his wristwatch.
The universe is in Harold's watch.
I wrote my notes and it says, has a section in his notes called Herald's Watch. There appears to be a picture of a sigil with an eye above the city with some wings coming off the eye.
You just wrote that today, just now when you heard that.
Yeah,
heard me
I did.
talking about it.
I was writing what you said. All right. So Jason knows about Little Z and the Mara.
Yeah, I mean you've heard those are like relatively big gangs in Cutthroat City.
So when it says in my notes here, it says one of his last text messages is to another detective saying, Order of Heralds, pretty dangerous. Does it make it
With an
seem like
address.
And an address.
and an address? Does it make it seem like that he's saying that the Order of Heralds is pretty dangerous? Can you tell from what's left?
Order of Heralds, colon, and address, comma, pretty dangerous.
All right. This is pretty interesting. You know me too. Listen, this is the sort of thing that I'd want to investigate. Jason looks at the phone. Is there a contact with the other detective? Is there a name?
Oh, and so all of this, so when I give you this information, I give you the phone in an envelope, but I also give you your flash drive, and I explain that there's a copy of the phone, like a digital copy on the flash drive.
Jason would be like, yeah, Flea does this for me all the time.
Okay,
I know about the flash drive.
cool. But it's not, you wouldn't be like browsing, you wouldn't be looking at it You wouldn't be actually looking at this the text on the screen. It would be like a printout.
But does it have the name of the detective?
Yeah.
So because O'Malley
Yes.
texted another detective, does he have that number?
Yeah, it's Gabrielle Guevara.
Okay.
Gabriela Guevara.
Jason's gonna be like, now listen, Alice, this is how you do detective work. What you want to do is we want to go talk to this Gabrielle guy. That's Gabriella.
Listen, I think
Wow, Gabriella guy.
I think that's premature because what if that's the person who killed him?
We just hope he doesn't kill us. I don't know. Yeah, this is just my job, okay? How do you think I should do?
I don't know, maybe do
This is
some
just my
surveillance on
job.
the location. I don't know. Listen, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job. I'm just worried.
I don't know. This Gabriella person, at the very least, is a detective. And there's obviously... Wait, so is Gabriella's name on the list of people distributing Soma?
No.
So, at the very least, O'Malley didn't think that Gabrielle was... But here's the thing, this is all above board. We have the phone, we're on the case. O'Malley's family's asking for me to investigate.
When you're investigating other cops, nothing's above board.
Right, this is another cop, Gabriella. But...
Yeah, and this list of 8 names, these are also cops, and some of these people are pretty high up.
Right.
So, as soon as they know you're investigating, you're in danger.
I don't know. Maybe. I guess I'm not very good at this yet. I'm still trying to get my bearings, okay? Half the time I'm convinced I'm in the Ravenlands, but I'm a good detective. Jason's trying to reassure himself. He's like, I know how to do this. We just gotta talk to this one guy. See what he knows.
I'm gonna try to influence Jason to
Quit.
no, just get more information before not to expose himself, not to expose that he's investigating right away.
All right. I'll ask around about this, Gabriel.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right. Just if you ever need any computer services, I'm happy to help.
Yeah, that's great. No, I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you have these skills. Jason is impressed. He's impressed that Alyssum was able to figure it out because he doesn't understand any of this. And you get the sense, Alyssum, that actually Jason's probably the most out of water out of all, because he's the one who, like, all his skills are really best suited for the Ravenlands.
Yeah. Alice would say to Jason, like, back in the Ravenlands, I had so many people around me all the time. This version of me is Alice. She's alone.
Oh yeah, we're all pretty isolated here, huh? I was thinking about that too.
Not close with my family, my colleagues.
I lived alone on a boat.
I thought you were partying.
No, Venessa lived alone on a boat.
Jason would say, Alyssum, thanks so much for that. You really went out of your way to help me out, and I gotta tell you, I don't want to be doing this job, but Placidius is like threatening my mom. It's not good.
Placidius is here too? Shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, Percival Cortez. Sorry, I get them mixed up.
But someone's forcing you to work on this.
Yeah.
Have you considered that they might want to get you killed?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, they might already have this O'Malley guy.
Yeah.
They could have abducted O'Malley, and then they could just be wanting for me to tie up the loose ends for them.
Yeah.
I'm definitely being manipulated. That's part of being a private eye, though. It comes with the territory.
Let's stick together in this world. It's so easy to get wrapped up in our jobs and think that it's this whatever we're working on is not related to our mission, but we gotta stick together.
Maybe we can all go and visit these worlds of the Order of the Heralds together. If we all went to this address, would that make you comfortable?
I think if we all worked on this together, I think that would make me more comfortable. For you, I don't want to lose a friend.
All right, I'll tell you what. If I'm heading over to this address, I'll make sure that you all are coming with me.
Sounds good, buddy.